What's going on, everybody on YouTube? Steve Raiken here. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day. I wanted to come to you guys with another video because I know it's been a while since I posted a video, and I apologize. And in today's video, I want to do a day in a life. So it's going to be like a behind the scenes vlog video. I'm going to take you alongside with me and go throughout my day. I've got a lot of things planned out. So yeah, hopefully you guys are doing well. Let's get into this video. Let's start off the day. Currently it is about 8:21. I've been up since about 6 in the morning and been studying, educating myself, and planning out my day. Now it's time to start taking some action, and we're going to be going sourcing today, and we got a lot of other things planned as well. So real quick, I'm actually in my brand new apartment. I just moved in a couple days ago. Got home from my road trip a couple weeks back, found this place, so I'm still getting situated and whatnot, which is really, really exciting. This place has a lot of space, and it's going to open up a lot of opportunities for me, which I'll talk about later, and I'll show you some stuff behind the scenes. But in any event, let's dive into this video, a day in a life. Let's get started, and boom. So before we head out the door, I want to show you what I'm rocking out with this morning. Hanging out with the Ninja Ultimate Blender, and we got ourselves a blueberry banana smoothie with some peanut butter. And I tell you, starting off your day right with a healthy breakfast or a smoothie or a juice or just something that's, you know, fresh and straight from the earth, gets you feeling good, gets you energized. So got to finish my smoothie, and then we're going to head out the door and go sourcing. So what's up, guys? Before I leave to go sourcing, I am doing a little Periscope video, and we're talking about my private label goals for March. So if you're not on Periscope, get on Periscope, man. We got to shout out some people on Periscope. We got Biohazard Picker, Niche Maniac, FinsFan78. Get on Periscope, Raiken Profit. What's going on, guys? So we just arrived to our first thrift store right behind me. We're at the Salvation Army in Newington, Connecticut on the Berlin Turnpike. And this is an awesome place to source at thrift stores on the Berlin Turnpike in Newington, because there's a Salvation Army here. We have a pawn shop down there. Going that way, we got another Savers, a Goodwill, just a lot of stuff. So we're gonna go into this first place, see what we can find. This place is awesome for clothing, and it's been known to find little weird, rare pieces that you just wouldn't expect. So let's go inside, and I'll let you know how I do. So just leaving that place, did pretty good. I mean, there wasn't a ton of stuff there, but I spent a whopping $4. So let me show you what I found. So excuse me if the wind is really loud. It's pretty crazy out here right now, but got this book for 14 cents, 7 million rank, but coming in at 47 bucks, no FBA sellers. So we'll see what happens there. I'll take a risk on that all day. Brand new in the package VHS, the Rogue Stallion. I think that's going for about 20. Then we have another VHS, the Great Adventures, brand new. I think that's going for 20 as well. And then we have a book right here, Power from the Sun. I think this was coming in at $20 as well, with like a 400,000 rank, which wasn't bad at all. 14 cents. I don't know how they got the prices. It was half off, but you won't see me complaining. And then I picked up a Canali sport coat right there. That was, I believe that was like $2. That was half off. So I'm gonna talk more about eBay and my plans later on when I bring you into the garage and show you my little work area. But for the time being, did pretty well in there. Let's move on to the next location. So I'm on the road right now, and I want to give a big shout out to, I don't know if you could see it, I'm listening to a podcast right now, Scott Volkner's podcast, The Amazing Seller. If you're interested in private label, check it out. It's free, and it's awesome content. What's going on, hustlers? Here I am, still on the Berlin Turnpike in Newington, Connecticut, at location number 2, Savers. And I can't say it enough, I love Savers. I love these big thrift stores because there's a lot more room for error, and a lot of times these profitable items fall through the cracks. So we're over here, we're gonna be looking for books, we're gonna be looking for electronics, sporting items, a little bit of clothing, and again, stay tuned until the end of this day in a life vlog, because I'm going to talk about that and show you my new space. But let's get inside, because there's money to be made. You just got to go get it. All right, so just walking out of Savers, did decent in there, found a few things. Let me lay everything out on my car and show you what I found. So again, it's a common theme. You could tell I'm going after a lot of the media stuff. I got a couple CDs. I believe that's a $20 CD I paid, I think, $2 for, and I think this is, I don't know, around 15, I think. I don't remember exactly that price, but brand new CDs. You know, if they don't have a barcode like this one, just type in the title into your phone, and sometimes you have to be very specific. Like I typed in Lincoln and Booth into the Amazon seller app and nothing popped up. So I typed in Lincoln and Booth CD and then I found it. So not sure what that was going for, but I think it's decent. Here's some books: Succeeding with Interventions for Asperger's Syndrome, odd, unique, things like that. Specific solving a problem solution books do well. Here's one I'm only gonna make a few bucks on, but it's a super fast seller. Test and measurement for people, I don't know. But these were the big scores right here. The Catholic Youth Bible, 2 of them brand new in the package, and paid $2.99 each, and I believe those are going for $30. And my bag is flying. So that's how we did, and now it's time to go to the next location. One thing I want to mention to you before I go to the next store, and this is going specifically to the new folks, the beginners who are just getting started on Amazon FBA. One of the main keys to success is to just get out there in the field, go to the thrift stores, scan the books, put yourself in a position to get lucky. I don't believe that luck is spontaneous. I think the people who really get lucky are the ones who put themselves out there, who go to make it happen. So go to the stores, scan the books, look the items up, and you're gonna see, eventually you're gonna get lucky and you're gonna find some good items. So keep going, keep pushing, and that's my 1 minute of motivation. So here we are at location number 3, Newington, Connecticut, Goodwill. This place seems to do pretty well. It's either hit or miss though, but I guess that's a lot of thrift stores. Let's go inside and make something happen. Here we are inside of Goodwill. Let's make it happen. I got my phone, I got my cart. I'm already popping on a few items, some VHSs and a DVD. So let's keep looking around. Ow, I just bumped into the clothing rack. All right, just leaving Goodwill and found a bag of stuff. I mean, nothing super profitable, maybe made 50 bucks or so. Ran into the competition over there. She was scanning books, so I just went right upside her and just picked a few good ones out. Anyways, you're gonna have to deal with that sometimes. The competition is out there. You could either go around them or you could work with them. So it is what it is. I just went right in and took the kill. So anyways, we're gonna go over to another place right now. Let's hit the road and keep pushing. You guys see that? Look past that car. Let me zoom this puppy in. You can probably see the S. That's Savers. We are in Meriden, Connecticut, about 30 minutes away from my house, and we're gonna go pop hard. Let's go. One thing I want to say is I am super grateful for today because it is sunny and it is warm. I've been back in Connecticut for about a week or two now, and it's been freezing, so it's so beautiful. I love the warm weather. All right, boys and girls, I'm super pumped up right now because we hit the jackpot on books. I am stacking up right now. Got a $50 one, a $20 one. I believe that's a $35, and there's still more. We're still popping, so I'm excited. Just scored a toner cartridge, brand new in the packaging. 2 of them in there for $6.99. Check out the app right here, coming in at 109 bucks with a 19 Raiken office products. Pretty pumped up about that, and it's not even blocked, so let's do it. So we almost done with Savers, and this is what it's looking like. Got a bunch of VHSs, those cartridges, this item I need to get a price check on, and a bunch of books. All right, we got an Alpine Stars motorcycle jacket right here. Check out this puppy, and I'm looking it up on eBay, and I found the exact one right here. If it focuses, right there for $124.99. It looks very, very similar, so I think I'm gonna pop on it for 10 bucks. Wow, I've been out of the clothing game for a while, but I still got it. It's like riding a bike. Check out this puppy right here. We've got a Paul Stewart, 100% camel hair, and check this out. Loro Piana. Come on, focus in for me, baby. All right, so just leaving Savers, and I absolutely clobbered it over here. I mean, I hit it out of the park, killed it on a few clothing items, but got that printer cartridge, a bunch of books. I mean, I'm probably looking at a good, who knows, $300 profit, so I'm pumped up. Let's keep moving. All right, guys, so now that we're leaving that Savers, I'm thinking about hitting up a pawn shop right now. It's about 5 minutes down the road. Again, I'm in Meriden, Connecticut. I'm pumped up, I'm motivated, I'm excited, and hopefully you guys are too. Hopefully this motivates you to get off your butt and go make it happen. There's so many deals out there, there's so many opportunities, there's so many chances, but you gotta take a risk, you gotta get up, and you can't be lazy. So go make it happen, go take a slice of that pie, eat that pie. All right, so we're pulling up to a pawn shop right now. We got 2 of them on this road. This is actually the pawn shop I picked up that Canon 70D at, which is an amazing camera. So let's see what we find. All right, so just leaving that pawn shop, there was nothing in there. It was small, it was crammed. But again, that's the key. You've got to go to these places. You've got to check in periodically because you never know when they're going to have a deal there. Maybe they're just trying to clear stuff out, or it's the end of the month and they just need cash. I mean, it could be a million different reasons, but again, make sure to always check in from time to time because that's how you get lucky. All right, so just left the next pawn shop over here. Didn't find much. All I found was 3 CDs. Ended up getting these for $1 each. Probably make, I don't know, 10 bucks profit. Nothing big right there, but it is what it is. So anyways, I think I'm gonna head back home now. Gonna make my way back. I've got a shipment to do. I've got exercise to do. I've got a live show tonight, and I've got a few other things to take care of. But I definitely want to show you guys what's going on at my place in terms of my new area that I'm gonna be doing my reselling out of. So let's head back. Let's go to the garage and let me show you what's up. All right, well, I'm at my parents' house right now because I got to pick up some inventory that I left from the road trip, and also I got to pick up my Canon 70D that I actually have for my own personal use as well, and that's what I shoot a lot of my videos on because I was thinking about shooting a new video series. As you guys know, I released my Pawn Shop Profits book, I don't know, about a month ago, but I haven't really been talking about pawn shops much, and I've got the itch to do a pawn shop series. So I got to get that camera, I got to get a tripod, and I want to get that going. So let me go get this stuff, and then we got to head back to my place to get to business. Oh snap, I just went into my parents' refrigerator, and look what I found. This is probably my favorite fruit. Nice, fresh, ripe watermelon. Although this doesn't really look the ripest, I don't think we're in season. But let me know in the comment section, guys, on a hot summer day when you're thirsty or when you're hungry, what's your favorite fruit? Mine's watermelon. Let me know. All right, guys, so I just got back to my place, and I want to bring you into the garage, which is where I am right now, and show you my new setup. I'm still getting things situated. I have a lot of work to do, but I want to show you my setup, which is going to be the home for my eBay business and my Amazon FBA business. And one thing I want to say about eBay is it's really a part-time thing for me. It's just a way for me to generate some extra cash to help pay for some bills and to be able to fund and get me some cash at hand for my next private label project. So with that being said, let me flip this camera around. I'm going to show you what things are looking like. So here we are right now. I'm in my garage, and this thing is absolutely huge. This is one of the main reasons why I purchased this townhouse, because this garage is about 550 square feet. So with that being said, I'm super pumped up about this place. I still got a lot of stuff I need to clear out, but this is pretty much going to be my Amazon area. I'm going to set up some PCP piping or some type of system to be able to hold my bubble wrap. Here's a shelf that I got to put together for boxes, poly bags, all that stuff. I got a bunch of random stuff still sitting out, but this is pretty much going to be the place where I'm kind of getting my shipments ready for Amazon. Again, I still have some more work to do. Over here is going to be where I'm going to be doing the eBay. And again, things are just a mess right now. I've just got a jacket on here just to kind of get systems in place and whatnot. But I'm going to be taking pictures this way. I'll have the lights pointed at the mannequin. And down here we got a scale, stuff like that. So this is pretty much it. I've got some clothes right here that I'm gonna list. Again, like I said before, my main inventory that I have right now, about 1,000 pieces, I'm gonna be selling that off wholesale, and I'm only keeping a few items, and I'm just doing this part-time. So again, plans may change. Who knows where this is gonna go, but I got my employee coming in Sunday or Monday. I've got my VA ready to list the items for me, so still working on those systems. But that's it. One more thing I wanna show you is this area over here. And don't mind my Wii boards. This is where I'm going to be doing some FBA listings. I'll have my computer here. I'll be working with Inventory Lab. I'll have some inventory over here that I'll be prepping and getting ready. And the goal is to get maybe like a little cart or something right over in this area. And once this is all prepped up, bring it over here, wheel it down there, and make the magic happen. So really excited about this place. I mean, there is just a ton of storage in here left and right. I'll be measuring clothes over here, doing shipping and all that good stuff. So that's it. That is it. Still got some stuff I need to ship off and get prepared, but super pumped up about this opportunity. I mean, this townhouse has been a blessing, and having all this extra space is going to allow me to be more organized, do various businesses like eBay that I wasn't able to do before, and have all my stuff centralized, like bikes and stuff for Craigslist. So super excited, super pumped up, and that's it. All right, so it's about 2 o'clock right now. I am back inside the house in the kitchen, and it's about that time for some lunch. Usually I like to have snacks on me, apples, fruits, maybe a little rice or quinoa with some tofu. If you guys don't know, I've actually gone vegan over about the last month. Been losing a lot of weight, feeling good. So my diet's a little unordinary, but still, time for lunch, and I'm getting ready to make a little tofu right here. Currently, I've got some, let's see, teriyaki tofu. I actually want to go with something different. I had this last night. Which one is it? Right here. This is what my fridge is looking like so far. Again, I just moved in, so it should fill up nicely. But I'm going to rock out with a little sesame ginger tofu. So we're going to get that going. Right now, we also have some garbanzo beans, which are absolutely delicious, otherwise known as chickpeas. And we have some petite green peas, no salt added, organic. And I think we're going to have, let's see, I think we're going to have a nice big salad alongside with that as well. So let me get this out. I'm going to have to do this with two hands, but I got some spring mix in there. Let's do it. So here we are. This is my lunch for the people who are interested. I know a lot of people always ask me, Steve, what do you eat? What are you doing? So I'm going to share with you, this is a pretty typical lunch that I have. This is some ginger sesame tofu that I already showed you. We've got the garbanzo beans. We've got some peas. We've got some spring mix, salad, and we have a little bit of mild salsa, which is very low in calories, a little mustard, and a little bit of Frank's Red Hot sauce. So, for dressing, this is something you guys got to be careful with. You want to make sure not to put on those heavy, fatty, high-calorie dressing. So what I recommend, and something that I use, is balsamic vinegar. And if you turn it around, you'll see that it's only 5 calories. It's not focusing, but it's only 5 calories for a tablespoon. So I'm going to have a little bit of that on there. So in total, this is about 400 calories, which isn't bad at all. And people always ask, I got to turn the camera around for this one. People always ask, Steve, where's your protein, man? You're vegan, you're vegetarian. How are you going to get your protein in? You're going to die. You guys, this is a high protein meal. We've got about 14 grams of protein for the tofu. We got about 12 grams of protein for the garbanzo beans. We've got about 8 grams of protein for the peas, and maybe 1 or 2 in the salad. So, I mean, we're looking at about 35 grams of protein right here, which is more than enough for a meal. And this is definitely going to help me to recover and build up my muscles after my workouts and everything. So that's it. Got the meal. Eat healthy, and I got my green tea. So it's been about 40 minutes since I've last spoken with you, and just hanging out on this recliner right now. Just got my new furniture the other day. Look at this living room. It's so plain. I need to get some stuff on the wall. So some of you guys are going to have to help me, especially the ladies out there watching. You need to help me decorate. I am a lost cause when it comes to it. But anyways, I am listening to one of the videos from the Alibaba to Amazon course by Andy Slamans, which is a private label course that teaches you how to get started, how to find products, how to source from suppliers, how to launch your products, all that good stuff. So I'm at pretty much stage 1 and 2. I'm still in the research phase. I think I may have found an item, but continuing to research, continuing to learn and understand the whole process of selecting a product for a private label project. So just hanging out here, and so this is it, guys. Just sitting here learning, watching the video, taking notes. So that's about it. So I'll keep you posted when I'm done with this and figure out what's next on the agenda. All right, so just got interrupted for a moment with my research with private label because I got an email from Merch by Amazon, and I officially got accepted into the Merch by Amazon program. So if you're not sure what that is, definitely look it up. I know Chris Green has a really cool Facebook group called Merch by Amazon, and it's pretty much a way for you to make money on Amazon selling t-shirts. So what you do essentially is you come up with a design and you find a graphic designer to create it for you. You get that design back and then you upload that to Merch by Amazon, and then that'll go on a shirt. If it sells, Amazon will take care of it all. They'll create it, they'll pick it, pack it, ship it, customer service, all that good stuff. So I'm pretty excited about that. I just got off the phone with my main man, Glenn Zubia, who's an amazing graphic designer. He's done a ton of graphics for the Green Room, for me personally, my brand, logo, all that stuff. Kendall, and we were just talking about Merch by Amazon, so I'm going to be getting my first 25 designs up within the next few weeks. But besides that, it's time to keep pushing forward, keep learning. I know this isn't the most exciting vlog in the world. You guys are probably like, you know what? Show me the fun, the action. Show me what you're buying and selling. I want it all. I want to see an FBA shipment. Well, we'll get there. This is an average day, just doing some sourcing, learning, educating myself, and just trying to hustle and push forward. So let's keep this day going. All right, so now that I just got done putting together some designs for my graphic designer for merch by Amazon, it's time to go downstairs and get my FBA shipment started. So I'm gonna get some stuff out of my car, bring it in the garage, and get the show on the road. Let's do it. All right, so I've been in the garage for about an hour or so getting everything ready to go for my FBA shipment. And so now I'm feeling hungry, a little low on energy, so time to have a smoothie. So right now I've got my Ninja Ultimate Blender all filled up. We've got a couple cups of spinach. We got 2 frozen bananas with a little bit of almond and cashew milk. So let's get this puppy ready to roll and let's drink it. Oh yeah. So here I am outside in my garage right now, my new Amazon setup, which you can see, and eBay, which is going to be starting soon. Got a bunch of inventory right over here. Got my laptop set up, some bags, a random Jumanji game right there. And of course, I've got my smoothie right here. So just getting this all listed up. I just prepped all this stuff right here. And now it's time to get my laptop on and get Inventory Lab up. So I'm going to get this listed up on Inventory Lab. And then I'm going to do a few more things. Let's see what happens. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this day in the life of Raiken Profit, day in the life of hustling, making things happen. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching and being here. So be sure to say hello if you're watching this video. So many times people watch the videos and they don't even, leave a comment below. Say hello, introduce yourself. I love to get to know you more. Alright, so I just got done inputting all of my items over here into Inventory Lab. So let's take a look at the statistics to see what is going on. So it looks like I put in 32 MSKUs, 33 total items, average sales rank of 345,000, which isn't that impressive, but it's not too bad for books. Total sales value coming in at 662.57. Total buy cost, so for all 33 items, I spent $61 approximately, of course, and after everything sells, hopefully, if everything sells, I'm looking at a profit of about $381.50. So with that being said, oh God, woo! So with that all done and complete, now it's time for me to label the items. So I'm going to be taking the labels and putting them over the barcode. Focus. And once I do that, I am going to box everything up, put it in all the boxes, appropriate boxes, depending on if I'm shipping to one place or 2 places or whatever. You guys know how it goes. And then I'll print out the final labels to put on top after I weigh it and do all that fun stuff. So let's get the show on the road and keep moving. So now that I printed out my labels, now it's time to insert them on all these items. So there's one of the boxes we got packed up. It ain't the prettiest looking thing, but it looks like the job is complete. Just use one of the old Amazon boxes that I used when I purchased something. And then over here we have another box. This is a little prettier. Got some of the more nicer books and products in here. And I'm using a really strong and sturdy box from Home Depot. And also I want to give you guys a quick tip. When you get shipments from Amazon, save all these little bubble things that they send you, because you could use this for packing material and void fill, and it really helps protect your items. So as you can see, I've got all my stuff underneath there, so all I got to do is just close this puppy up, and it's going to be out the door. Time to weigh these boxes and print off the labels. Alright, so just weighed out those boxes on my scale, and the first box was 28 pounds. I don't think you could see that, but I wrote it down. 28 pounds, 12 by 12 by 10. Second box was the bigger box, 40 pounds, and that was 16 by 16 by 12. So now it's time to print off these labels and get this out the door in my car and on to the next. Let's go to the laptop. So I'm back in my house right now, and I'm still freaking so cold for being in that garage. So had to rock out with my beautiful red Patagonia jacket. But I'm going to call this day in the life vlog quits for today. I really appreciate you all watching this, and hopefully I was able to serve you with some form of entertainment or education, or just to help you somehow or to add value to your life. I really do appreciate you guys. So thanks for watching. If you enjoy these videos and you want more of them, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. I hate saying that, but I really appreciate you guys following me. And you may think to yourself, you know what, Steve, you're helping me so much, but you guys are really helping me out a lot. You motivate me, you keep me going, and you keep me on track. So with that being said, thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video, and keep on picking and making that money, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.